What's up, everyone? This is Tatum. I'm back with another episode of Fuck This Review, where today I'm going to be discussing Tyler, the Creator's Call Me If You Get Lost.
Rolls Royce pull up, black boy hop.
This album is like totally anticipated for me. Anytime Tyler is dropping a new album, I'm totally like, I just can't wait. My anticipation is always high because Tyler's one of those artists that he's like in that who can I compare him to? Like Kanye kind of feel where you can expect something different every album, right? And I don't know how I knew. Just listening through interviews and just just tweets and things of that nature. I figured I knew he said something like he wanted to make a rap album, and I just had a feeling that was going to be the next project coming after Igor, which is so eclectic and singing, and after Flower Boy and things of that nature. I just knew he was going to go in the rap direction. I didn't know it was going to be a Gangsta Girls mixtape, which made it even more dope, in my opinion, just to bring that nostalgia back to now and have a Gangsta Girls mixtape released on streaming services and just showing the youth, because I went to Camp Flognog and I see the audience that Tyler brings in, and I'm pretty sure they have no clue. Majority of them don't have a clue or too young to know what a Gangsta Grill mixtape was or the impact that had on hip hop in general. And I just thought it was cool that Tyler took it back to that and just getting in his rapper bag and in touch with his roots and just of rap and things of that nature. So I'm not going to waste too much of your time, though. I'm going to talk about some of my favorite things about the album. I'm going to talk about some things I sort of didn't like about the album as well. And that's pretty much it. Let's get into it. I ordered the merchandise that came with the album. So I'm going to do a separate video just opening that up and showing everything that comes in the packaging. And you'll know if you subscribe to my channel. If you're not subscribe now. It has 16 tracks. This album starts off with Sir Baudelaire. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I think I'm close. Sorry, my accent. And the way it starts, I immediately knew the sample from Nas using it on the Streets Disciple CD, and it was one of my favorite beats and songs on that album. So when I heard the beat, it automatically drew me in. And I also, Tyler also mentioned that, he'd like to give credit to Westside Gunn and things of that nature and the whole Griselda camp, but just inspire him to rap again. And you can hear that influence on here. Even he was on Westside Gunn's album, and you can hear this beat sounds like Griselda could have been on it. And I know this is like my second review where I mentioned this, but you really have to give credit to that whole Griselda camp for just bringing this sound back into the forefront. You know what I mean? Like this, they have people wanting to rap again on a commercial level. And to me, being a hip-hop fan, core to my heart, I love to see that shit. I love to see the legends, including Tyler, just embrace that and go back to just rapping. Because I love Igor. I love Flower Boy. I love Wolf. Not so much a fan of Cherry Bomb, sorry. But neither is Tyler. But it was just good to hear him just go back into that bag of rapping. And that first track is short and sweet. It's not too much. He just says, and he's so cool. I love when the rappers get in their bravado bag and just comfortable with themselves, and they're just in the zone. You could tell Tyler's reached a comfortable level where he's just not bothered by opinions anymore. I don't think he ever was, but everybody is to an extent. But you could tell he's just in a comfortable state, and I just love to see it. That goes in course. So I love how hard that one is. Like the drums it's like a really hard drum percussion in the record, and Tyler production is just amazing. How he's just musically a genius. He could take these hard drums and hard records and then blend it with these soft synths and soft sounds and it's with harmonies and things of that nature. But that record to me was a great second track. It just kept continuing to have DJ Drama on there, even though this third verse is like totally random when he starts talking. Well, I guess he talked about it in the first verse too, but when he just goes on into the hidden story within the album, and that's him falling in love with a girl who has a boyfriend, and just the ups and downs that came with that. For one, I just want to say, Jesus Christ, Tyler, I wish you just found love in the right way. From Flower Boy to Igor to this, it's like this. It's a lost love story weaved in between it, and he just can't find the right one. And I guess even when he found the right one, it was the wrong situation for them. But I appreciate that, just that, just that. Even in the rapping thing, and even in being a Gangsta Grillz mixtape, quote unquote, he still find a way to put a story in there. Lemonhead's cool. What I really enjoyed about it, because I don't really like the song, but what I really enjoyed about the record, which is sounds like an oxymoron, but hear me out. I like how it was nostalgic of the Trap or Die Jeezy sound. Like, I think it fit perfectly for a Gangsta Grill mixtape because it gave me that early 2000s Atlanta trap sound, T.I., Jeezy, Gucci kind of sound. And that's what I appreciate from it. I appreciate him enlisting people like 42 Doug and things of that nature. But the song itself, I could do without. That's just me though. But I do find appreciation in that. And I know people love Lemonhead, so I'm not even gonna I know that's someone's favorite song right now. What's your name? I've seen, well, if you're watching this, I'm pretty sure you've seen the videos that he released for it. And I really enjoyed, like, I always look forward to Tyler creator videos because I think he makes some of the best videos I've seen, especially in this era from the 2010s and beyond. But just to have the fact that they're so short, some will be 2 minutes, some be 1 minute, one and change, and it's like a video, but it's not the whole thing, but he's giving you a glimpse, like an idea of his thoughts in the song. I thought that was pretty cool. What's your name? Ty Dolla $ign on there. NBA Youngboy's on there. NBA Youngboy had a dope verse. Like that, it's good to see those rappers like 42 Doug and, you know, NBA Youngboy just, you know, even the little babies and stuff, like, just try on different beats than what we usually hear them from. It's always nice to just a breath of fresh air, and that, yeah, it's just a breath of fresh air to me. Ty Dolla $ign, also, I wish he would have had a little bit more presence on the record, but Ty Dolla $ign on the ad-libs is always great. You can't go wrong with him on there. Going to Lumberjack. Lumberjack is a great record. I love the sample. I love the video. I love just the arrogance of it. Like, it's just so hip hop and so grimy and so, like, just dope. One of my favorite lines I'm gonna save for best lines, and came from this record, so I'm just gonna save that. But Lumberjack it let us know what we were gonna get into when he first released it. It was like, okay, I know, I could, if he goes the way I think he's gonna go, this is gonna be really great. And Lumberjack is pretty dope. Even to have it rewinded. I know some new fans, well, not new fans, but Tyler fans that don't really understand the Gangsta Grillz theme, and they don't like DJ Drama talking all over the records or the rewind. That's what makes it dope. And to me, I think they could have did it more, because if you listen to the real Gangsta Grill mixtapes, like the Dedications and Tribe or Dies and things of that nature, DJ Drama brings it back a lot, and he pops a lot more shit than what he said on here. This was a toned down DJ Drama on a Gangsta Grill mixtape. Like, so you should be happy with that. How Wind Blows, one of my favorites. Tyler's great, but the highlight is Lil Wayne. Me personally, as a Lil Wayne fan, I want Tyler Creator to produce a whole Lil Wayne album with beats that sound like this, because they don't miss, from Dropping Seeds to Smuckers. They just don't miss. They have like a chemistry which is so dope. That Wayne verse is just, he has a line. Let me see if the line where he's like, the corner beat, I'm on the D route, just throw the ball to me. It's like, oh my gosh. And then he started rapping fast with the double time flow. Wayne is in his bag this year. Massa, one of my favorite joints as well. Just to him rapping and telling that story of himself, like he's giving a autobiography of himself into this point, and I just enjoy that. Even the beat is fucking dope. It's just hard, bro. I love Tyler rapping, man. I love Tyler rapping. Run It Up, another one. I love that run, like whatever that was. I thought that was dope. Even the build up for the horn section. Only thing I have a problem with that song, even though it's one of my favorites, is that I don't think the song goes anywhere. Like, it's like it builds up to me, and then it just kind of just like, you know. But I still love the song. But I was wishing for some like Find Your Wings kind of thing. But it's cool. Even him rapping and the trap kind of nowadays rapping was funny to hear. Manifesto, that song's whatever to me. Going to Sweet, I Thought You Wanted to Dance. I didn't like that song the first couple listens, and then Sweet grew on me, and I love it. I just can't even stop saying, "'Cause you're the sweetest, sweetest, sweetest." But I don't really like the second half. With I love how it's good to see Tyler going a different, just a different sound with the reggae vibe. But I don't really like that second half. But the first half, Sweet, is dope, 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 dope. Mama Talk skit, Rise with Daisy. That's a dope record too, man. Blessed Skid, Juggernaut. That's the one with Pharrell and Uzi. And Pharrell went the fuck off. Uzi went the fuck off. It seemed like, nah, I'm not gonna say it. Tyler's getting, truly honest, Tyler's getting washed by a lot of the rappers on here, but it's still cool. Even the beginning of Juggernaut, where it's "Hey Miss Parker," and it goes like just a softer beat, and then it switch. I even like the video where he's pulling the Rolls Royce truck. Tyler got the best videos, man. Wilshire, the Dirty Mac anthem of the 2021 of the 2020s. Like, it's cool. It goes on a little bit too long for me. I do appreciate just him telling that story, and it's real, and it's his real life. But too long of a song for me. Not enough for me. Yeah, I'll just leave it like that. It's just too long. Even though I get it, it was a thought dump. Like, he was getting all his feelings out about the situation with him and the woman. So I do appreciate just the truth and the honesty of the record, but I can't see myself putting that record back on, like, constantly. Safari, again, great sample flip. I'm not sure if that's a sample or he just playing the instruments because he's such a genius, but it was a cool record. Yeah, it was just a cool record. I just enjoy. I'm just happy that he's rapping. That's it. That's pretty much it. Let me get into my best songs. Best songs, I'm gonna go with "Hot Wind Blows," "Run It Up," and "Massa." Worst song, I'm gonna go with "Manifesto." Only reason it's my worst song because, and there's really nothing bad about it technically, from a technical aspect. Just the subject matter, I thought was a little. I get it. Like I like you can't say like at the beginning of it, have a skit to say this white bitch told me you should say something that like basically cut her off and call her a bitch, but and then go into what she wanted you to talk about. I guess that's the irony of it all. But I really don't care to hear Tyler talk about stuff like that. I know that may seem wrong, but I really just don't care to hear Tyler rap about that. Damo's verse was cool though. Best line, he says, "Niggas ain't really on the type of shit I'm on. I hit Drizzy and told him I had a milli for him. I own my company's full, told him to keep the loan. I took that go bitch home. Niggas was big mad." I just love that part. He just popping his shit. He said, "I put that bitch on the shelf to let it ventilate and bought another car because I ain't know how to celebrate." I was like, that's the fuck I'm talking about. If I had to give it a rating, fucks given out of 5, I'll give it a 3.5 at this point. It's still early. I've only been listening to it since Thursday afternoon straight. So, yeah, I'll give it a 3.5. Now, let's wrap this shit up. In closing, when it comes to Tyler Creator, Call Me If You Get Lost, I think it's a solid body of work. It's not my favorite Tyler Creator album. Not even out of the 3. I'll still put Igor and Flower Boy over this. But it's a great album to add to his collection, and just shows you how great he is as an artist. You know what I mean? Like, for an artist to have Flower Boy, Igor, this Cherry Bomb, Wolf, all that, and their discography is kind of unseen before. You know what I mean? Not unseen before, but it's just not really. That doesn't happen as often in hip hop as it should. The changing of people and, you know, growing as an artist. So, like I said at the beginning, I'm always looking forward to a new Tyler Creator album. I'm always looking forward to what he has in store, videos, concepts, anything, production, just because he is like a genius, like, when it comes to that. So, and I'm just a fan of just great work. I think the album kind of tails off towards the end. It's kind of too long for me, 16 tracks. It just, towards the end, I found myself thinking like, damn, it's still going. And that could just be me. So Tyler fans don't come after me. I'm still a Tyler fan. This is just a real fan critique. As always, though, fuck this review. I'm Tatum. Peace.